Hello everybody, White Ace here, and I am here to show you another game of StarCraft 2. We have ZVZ on Salk Caverns. This is a Silver League game, and let's introduce the players. On the bottom right corner we have DukeRich. Top right corner we have Salk. I think is how you pronounce that. Salk. Yeah, I'll call him Salk. 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 Yeah, Salk. I'll call him Salk because Salk has like a U in it thing, so whatever. So I'm just gonna fast forward here a little bit. Now, just remember these games I am doing, they are cold casts. I do not watch these games beforehand. Oh, we just saw an extractor trick there actually to get an extra drone. I do not watch these games beforehand, and these are cold casts. I've never seen these games. Very interesting. And I guess let's move on. Sorry. So we're getting a scout coming down here. Actually, let's slow down now. I guess I'll slow down for a bit. There we go. Oh, sorry about that, fuck drop of frames there. That was weird. Okay, so this scout isn't gonna be able to see much, but he did see that spawning pool, and his spawning pool was much earlier than DukeRich, so Salk is going to be able to, or Salk is going to be able to get a queen out faster, and he has this spine crawler for early game defense. He is going for a roach warren now, while so I guess DukeRich is now getting a spine crawler, and DukeRich is sticking to Zerglings, has not teched any further yet. Not that you really have to tech further yet. You can wait a little bit longer. Sorry, you can wait a little bit longer. But this is probably going to be an early. It's looking to be early mass roaches. I don't know. He could tech into something different, but for now it's definitely going to be some very aggressive roaches with that very quick roach warren. Zergling speed coming out now for DukeRich. DukeRich looks like he's going to try build something, maybe. There it is, making the spine crawler, I guess. Because he saw that, I don't know, maybe saw the timing and was expecting something. So we are going to see a push with these Zerglings. Zergling speed not going to finish yet, so he's not going to wait for Zergling speed to finish. I like the overload spread of Salk because, excuse me, he has one here to be able to see a little bit, one over here. He's going to be able to see the Zelnaga. He's going to be able to see back attacks and attacks in front of his base. He's going to see this coming. And if he kites properly, he definitely does not have enough to deal with this yet. But if he kites properly and the spine crawler comes in handy, he is going to be able to survive this. As you can see, absolutely no micro. So, but with that spine crawler and the queen and the roaches, those fast roaches, they're going to be able to do some solid damage. Circling speed just about to finish. Not keeping up on the ejects. No, never mind. He was ready for that. Layer tech coming out now. Probably going to try switch to Muta because of the quick roach. But it all depends on how fast he can really get that going. If he can successfully get some Mutas out nice and fast, it'll definitely be a good counter to these roaches, because roaches cannot attack air. Oh, that would be very cool. And he'd only have one queen for defense. He'd have to try rush spore crawlers, but he wouldn't be able to do it. Not fast enough, but looks like we might see a, oh, never mind, just a hatchery going down and some little roaches for defense here. Not gonna see a hatchery go down for DukeRich yet because I'm sorry, stuttering there. I don't think DukeRich really feels safe right now because DukeRich moved in and his Zerglings just weren't enough they weren't enough to take the roaches. And with that spore crawler, see, he has more roaches coming out now, keeping up on the injects. He just does not feel safe. So he's going to stay back on one base with these two, kind of sit there, build up. See, there's the spire, just like I kind of said there. Actually, I'm going to take this away. Just like I had said there, spire is going to come out there. He's probably going to try to get some mutas out. He actually is going to push with these roaches, which are going to do some good damage if DukeRich doesn't have some micro here. They're pushing out just as the expansion is about to finish. He probably should have droned up a little more, because he definitely does not have enough drones to transfer. Actually, if we look at the units tab, they're actually both on pretty low amounts of drones, which isn't a good thing. Their economy is going to be very slow, not as strong as it should be. But DukeRich saving up a lot of gas for a lot of roaches, or roaches, a lot of hydras. Oh my god, I can't think today. Saving up for a lot of mutalisks, and a hydralisk den coming out now. Double evolution chambers for that double upgrade for those roaches or hydras. Actually, they're about the same. So yeah, so double upgrades coming out for, well, hopefully soon. Gonna come out to oh, and there it is right there. Gonna come out for these roaches, the upgrades, but not yet. Still on 0-0, and he definitely does not have enough Zerglings to defend against this, because this could be GG right here, unless these mutas pop out. They have a few more seconds to wait. He has to just keep going here. He could not secure that expansion, and he's just defending, and they're focus firing. Here come the mutas, and these mutas are just gonna clean things up here. There's nothing these roaches can do. They're just lamps to the slaughter. Level 1 flyer upgrades coming out now. But 9 hydralisks coming out back at home for Salk. And just a very good play by Salk getting out hydras. It's almost like he knew. Did he actually scout his base, actually? No, he has not. He has not seen the Spire, and he still made what he needed to defend. It's like he knew it was coming. These guys are going to be quite the annoyance here, but with these hydras, they're just going to clean this up. In fact, engaging head on there, you really shouldn't have done that. I definitely don't like, oh, look at that, every single muta taken out. And an expansion coming out here trying to come down for DukeRich. But I'd say if I was this Zerg player and I knew I was ahead, countering everything, I knew I was ahead, I would probably go for this gold, mass up, and push like now. I'd probably push right now, and I'd push right now while getting a gold. That's what I'd do. Just knowing I'm ahead, get another base, move in. Because he's still trying with these flyer attacks, even though these hydras, he's probably just gonna have to try be as annoying as possible. But there's not much he can really do with the head on. He doesn't have much of a ground army, so that's what I'm talking about. Mass up. He's massing up an army. He's getting double gas, and he's just droning up because he feels safe. He's definitely ahead, so. Definitely smart to drone up, definitely have a higher economy like that. He's now 13 drones ahead of his opponent, which is very good. It's good to be in that position. Sorry about that drop of frames. Still nothing going on. DukeRich probably just feeling like this game isn't doing so well. Actually droning up. He's droning, which isn't a good idea. It's not a good use of his larva. He shouldn't be droning up. He's taking the double gas. He should probably really be trying to build up a bitter army. If we look at the units tab, 26 hydralisks to 22 zerglings, absolutely nothing. And then the hydralisks to the lead definitely goes to Salk right now. But I say he should really go for a gold, man. Like, he's droning up really nice. The double upgrades are coming out. He should probably get the hydralisk range upgrade. Just busting out Roach Hydra. He really should just go expand. He's so far ahead. There's nothing that DukeRich can do at this moment, unless because like his injects are just not fast enough. He just doesn't. DukeRich just does not have his core mechanics out enough right now at this moment to really win this game compared to Salk. Salk is in Silver League, but he definitely has a little bit better mechanics, because as you can see, his army is much bigger and his economy is much better if you flip the units tab. We're right about to see a push come down here, and this is definitely going to be the end of the game. There's no way And he's actually coming around the other way where the creep isn't. That's going to be kind of cool. He's going to sneak up. There's no saturation in this base at all. There is no ground army. There's like 20 Zerglings. 8, 9. I don't even. There's just a handful of mutas. This is going to be so destructive. He's just going to move in here and absolutely rape. And this is definitely going to be game over. See, he's coming down with these mutas. And if he does okay. See, he did some damage, but that's just too many Hydras. There's just nothing he could have done. He just did not macro properly. He did not macro. Sorry, he did not macro properly, and that is a GG. He even sent out that to make another expansion. So that was a good game between Salk and DukeRich. Hopefully DukeRich learns from his mistakes and tries to get him next time. So anyways, that was the White Ace. This was ZVZ on Zonal Cavern. See you next time.